Avocoder. In this lesson, we are going to practice inner, left, right, and outer joins. The inner join will return records that have matching values in both tables. So imagine that we have two tables. One is table pen and the other is table apple. So if we'll inner join them, so we're gonna get the third table called apple pen. And as you remember from the previous lesson, we have a table called employee and a table called bicycle. So we're gonna assign bicycles to our employees. So we have done one assignment so far. A lady called Lisa was given one bicycle. So if we're gonna perform inner join right now, we're only gonna get one record. It's gonna be Lisa from the table employee and the bicycle with ID number 2, as you can see, as Apollo Cafe. So we type select all from employee, but instead of semicolon, we're gonna press enter. That will get us to a new line where we can continue our select clause. And we're gonna type join bicycle on employee dot bicycle ID, which is our foreign key to the bicycle table, and that equals to a primary key bicycle ID. And here it is. Lisa from table employee was joined to the result from the bicycle table. So she has been given a bicycle, and we joined two tables with an inner join on a foreign key bicycle ID. And we can also select the particular fields we want our select statement to work on. So in this case, we can select a first name from the employee table, as well as make, type, and price from the bicycle table. And we can type from employee and join again on the foreign key, which is bicycle ID. We can join the data from the bicycle table. So we type join bicycle is the name of the table on employee bicycle ID equals bicycle ID. And here it is, a lot more succinct. Now let's have a look at another type of joins called left joins. So imagine we have a table called motor and a table called bicycle. So if we're going to join them using this analogy, we're going to join them using the left join. So we're going to get a new table called motorcycle. That will essentially mean all records from the left table will be shown. Even that will mean that there will be no records corresponding from the right table, meaning empty rows and columns. Alright, so let's see how it works in practice. So we type select all from the table employee, we specify left join and the table name bicycle. However, the difference is we need to specify the primary key from the bicycle table first. So bicycle ID, and it will be equal to employee bicycle ID. And as you can see, we have all data from employee table and empty columns on the right. If you would want to select the employees from employee table that would have corresponding data returned from the bicycle table, we can add a condition, so the where clause. So we can type select all from employee, again left join, again bicycle, on bicycle ID primary key equals to employee bicycle ID, which is the foreign key, and we are adding the condition where bicycle ID is not null. So essentially we're saying return me the records that do have a binding to the bicycle table. And as you could see, this is Lisa, the only employee that were given a bicycle. And to be honest, the left join with this condition replicates what could have happened if we would use the inner join. I'm going to show you. So the output itself is identical to the left join with the condition. So if you are about to use the join with some condition, you need to question yourself whether you're using the right join. So even if I will not use the inner join with the left join condition, the output is going to be the same. Alright, so once again the left join is all the records from the left table, regardless of whether there is a data in a table on the right. And speaking about the right, let's have a look at how right joins work. So they are essentially mirroring the left joins. So if we would have a table called British and a table called exit, if we would do the right join, we'll get Brexit. So essentially all records from the table on the right plus records from the left, even if they are empty. So I'm going to swap left to right, and as you would see, we have all records from the bicycle table, and then we have empty records from the employee table, because those two bicycles were not assigned to anyone in the employee table. Nothing special. Let's move on to our last join for this lesson, and this one is called the full outer join. So what it's going to do is going to combine the data from the left table and from the right table, regardless whether there is data corresponding to each table. So I'll illustrate that. So we have all records from the employee table, so I'll call it the table on the left, and as you can see on the right we have a single record from the bicycle table, which is Lisa and her bike. So if we'll scroll down to the end of the employee table, we will see two more records from the bicycle table. These are the two bikes that were not assigned to anyone in employee table, and the data to the left will be absent. That's it for today, so please give this video an emperor's thumbs up, toll the bell and subscribe. That was V. Thank you and goodbye.